Name is Shubham Pandey, and today we are going to study about printf and scanf function. Okay, the most important function of C programming language. Okay, using which you can print any statement or scan the values from the user. Okay, so let's study first the functioning of printf function. Okay, so here I am writing printf and scanf. Okay, so in this lecture we are going to study about printf and scanf function. Okay, now first study with printf function. Okay, now see here, if you want to print any statement, then you are going to use the printf function. Okay, let us suppose I want to print web here. Okay, web, write a program. Okay, don't afraid of web, write a program to print what? Gorakhpur. Okay, I want to print Gorakhpur. Okay, now see here how you are going to print. Okay, so first learn the syntax of printf statement. You are going to write printf in a small letter. Okay, printf, and after that small brackets, and inside this small bracket you are going to put inverted comma. This is the syntax of printf function. First learn it. Okay, now you want to write Gorakhpur, so simply write here Gorakhpur. Okay, now put a semicolon and don't forget to put it, because if you not do it, okay, it is going to it is going to throw you a compilation time error. Okay, so when you are going to run this program, you see on the console screen Gorakhpur is printed. Okay, now see here, most important thing, if you give a white space here, then this white space is also going to be printed on the console screen. See here, if I run this program, G started from here, and you have seen that Gorakhpur is printed with a space that you have given in the printf statement. Okay, now let us see how to print any variable value in printf function. Okay, so let comment it out. Okay, you know what is comment? I told you in previous video, comments are those piece of code which is not read by the compiler. Okay, means compiler is simply going to ignore it. Okay, now see here, we are going to print variable in printf function. Okay, so before moving towards the printing of variable, let's understand some important concepts which is necessary for you. Okay, so I am using a multi-line comment. Sorry, I'm using a multi-line comment for int. If you want to print any int value, you are going to use percentile t symbol or percentile or modulo I symbol. Okay, if you want to print any float value, okay, so then you are going to use modulo f symbol. Okay, if you want to print any character value, okay, then you are going to use what? Modulo c or percentile c symbol. Okay, now one more important thing, that is string. Okay, what is a string? Okay, actually string is not any kind data type here in C language. Okay, C language has no data type as a string. Okay, but if you make a group of character, okay, then it is said to be a string. Character means alphabet like A, B, C. Okay, and string means word, collection of alphabets. Okay, or collection of characters. Okay, so if you want to print a string, you are going to use percentile s. Okay, I hope this is clear to you all. Okay, now let's start, begin with the code. Okay, now my question is, WAP, I think that you are not afraid of WAP this time. Okay, write a program WAP to print value of a is equals to 34. Okay, so here we are having a variable a whose value is 34 and we want to print that value using printf function. Okay, now see here, first what we have to do, we have to declare the variable. Okay, but before declaration we must have the awareness that which data type this variable is going to hold. Okay, like here a is storing a integer data type, so first you will write data type, that is integer, then the name of variable, that is a, and then with is equals to sign you are going to put the value 34 and end of the statement, that is by semicolon. Okay, now see here, uh, this a is of integer type, so which symbol you are going to use, either you are going to use percentile d symbol or percentile I symbol. Okay, now I want to print the value, so I am going to write here printf and then a small bracket and inverted comma. Now I want to write here the digit is, the digit is, okay. Now what you want to print, you want to print 3 and 4 but using a variable. Okay, you can simply write here 34. Okay, 34 is printed, but no, we want to print the value of this a variable. Okay, so what I am going to do here, how compiler is going to read our code. Okay, compiler first came here and this is comment section, ignore it, ignore it, ignore it, ignore it, ignore it, ignore it, and now here it sees that integer type of variable is there. Okay, so integer, and what is the name of variable a, and what is its value 34. Okay, now compiler learn that a is having the integer data type and 34 as a value. Now he see printf means you are going to print something. What you want to print, the digit is. Okay, now you write here percentile d. Okay, because you want to print a percentile, sorry, integer value. Okay, now put here comma, and as compiler come here he read the digit is percentile d, means he know that this percentile d is going to be replaced by any variable in future which is provided by user to him. Okay, so by which you want to replace this percentile d, so by a. Okay, a variable you want to replace this, so you have to provide the name of that variable, that is a. Okay, and then the end of line, that is with a semicolon. Okay, now if you are going to run this statement, then it is going to print you the value, the digit is 34. Okay, see here. Okay, i I think that you are able to see the console output. Now see here, again we are going to move further and uh, practice this for character. Okay, now see here, there is two things where you are going to face a problem. I think I want to print wap to print. Okay, wap to print C, capital C. Okay, you have to print what? Capital C. Okay, so how you are going to print it? So C is what? C is the alphabet, means character type value. Okay, so you will write here char, sorry, a small char. Okay, because C is a case sensitive language. Okay, now char capital C. Okay, or a small c, any name of variable, or you can take alphabet. Okay, as a name, alphabet is equals to, now if you write anything in single inverted comma, it is treated as a character. Okay, I am going to write here capital C and after that end of line. Okay, so compiler understand there is a character data type whose name is alphabet and it is going to store a value of capital C. Okay, so if you are going to print this statement, so printf. Okay, so printf, and what you are going to write here, the alpha is, okay, what I told you previously that what you have to print here. Now percentile or modulo C. Okay, remember this C should be small, not capital. Why? Because I told you that C is a case sensitive language. Now compiler when read this code, the alpha is percentile C. He understand this percentile C is going to be replaced by some variable which is provided by user. Okay, so what is the name of variable by which you want to replace it? That is alphabet. Okay, so you are going to copy it, okay, or write it here, but I think copy paste is more better. Okay, so paste it here. Okay, now if you are going to, let's comment out this section and start running our program. Okay, so if you will run this program, the alpha is percentile C. Okay, that is capital C is printed here. Okay, if you change the value here D, if you are confused, okay, so now if you run this program, then the value is printed as D. The alpha is D. Okay, means the alphabet that you want to print is D. Okay, now see here, this is a simple program that you want to print the, replace it D. Okay, small d. Now what if you want to print a string? I told you previously what is a string. A string is a collection of character. Okay, now I told you we have to print, okay, Shubham. Okay, you have to print this Shubham, but not directly. You have to use any variable. So how you are going to print it? Using variable. Okay, so how you are going to print it? Using variable. Now if you write here char, I am showing you error. Okay, name is equals to Shubham. Okay, if you write this, and here if you write here printf statement, printf, okay, the name is, okay, what the name? I told you that you are going to print percentile C. Now here, okay, and after comma you are going to provide the name of the variable, that is name. Okay, now if you are going to run this code, it is going to show you some error. See it. Okay, actually this I have to comment out, or it is also printed, that's why you are not able to see the correct error. Now if I run this, you are going to see a correct error. Okay, so what warning it is giving you? Warning, overflow in implicit constant conversion. Okay, do you understand? It is going to print last statement for you, that is yum, but with a warning, overflow warning. What is the warning? Warning is overflow means the character size is not equal to the string size. Okay, so what you are, if you want to print this statement, then how many characters are there in this string? That is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so 7 characters are present. So I am going to give here the size of the character. Okay, so I am giving here 10. Okay, so I am giving that character name. There is a name variable of character data type whose size is 10, means it is having the capacity to store 10 character. Okay, but now if you write here in the single inverted comma, it is treated as a character now also, so it is going to give you the same warning and with the output as a last character. So what you have to use, you have to replace this single inverted comma with a double inverted comma. Okay, so if you are going to write any character, okay, so char value is always written in single inverted comma. Okay, but string value is always written in what? Double inverted comma. Okay, so this is a string. Now you have to change what symbol you are going to use for a string, that is percentile s symbol. So instead of C you are going to use percentile s symbol. Okay, and if you want that a gap is printed after this, okay. So no need, you have provided the gap already. So you are going to run this code, and when this code is compiled, the name is Shubham printed. Now see here, no warning is there and your name is printed. So if you want to print any string, you have to provide the data, you have to provide the variable size also. Means I am going to store this much characters in this variable. Okay, if this is 7 character is having in this string, and you provided the size as a 6, then again the overflow message is shown to you. Why? Because there is one more character and the size of your variable is less than your character. Okay, do you understand it? So now uh, this is whole about printf function. Okay, so I teach you that how you are going to print a simple statement. Okay, then I taught you uh, which symbol is used with which data type to print it. Okay, then I discuss a problem that printing a value of variable, okay, in the printf. Okay, then alphabet, a character value is printed, then a string value is printed. Now one question for you, that if I write here char, okay, c is equals to 4, then tell me whether this 4 is an integer or a character. Okay, so I hope you got the answer. Okay, this is a character value. Why? Because anything which you write in single inverted comma is known as a character value. Okay, so I hope this section is clear to you. Now let's start the second function, that is scanf function. Okay, what scanf? Okay, scanf function. Okay, no gap in between. Remember, okay, no gap in between. Scanf function, we are going to use it. Okay, so what basically scanf is, earlier in this section, if I have to print this program, okay, write a program to print the value of a is equals to 34. So you are going to declare an integer value, integer variable, but with declaration you are providing the value in a also. But now you want that user is going to give the value to this a, and you want to print that a again. Okay, so what is the question first? Let's start with the question first. Wap, okay, take input. Okay, you have to take input from user and store it in a variable, it in a variable, and print it. Okay, now see here, this is our func program. Okay, that we are going to take a input from user, okay, and store it in a variable and then print it. Okay, so what we are going to do, let us suppose we want that user enter any number. Okay, so what kind of number? Maybe float type of number, maybe integer type of number. Okay, so I am going to take integer data type, so I am declaring a variable int, that is number. Okay, sorry, number. Now I'm not going to give the value here, I want the value is provided by user, so I'm going to put a end of line. My variable is declared whose name is number. Okay, and what is its data type? Its data type is integer. Okay, now if you want that user give the value, okay, then you have to show the user a message that please enter a value. So how you are going to display this message? You are going to write in the printf statement. Okay, and simply write here enter a value. Okay, enter a value. Okay, now this statement is printed as it is. Okay, I hope you are understanding the concepts. Okay, now see here scanf. Okay, so here I am going to use a scanf function, and in scanf what kind of value I want to take in this variable. So integer type, for integer type which symbol we use? we use percentile D symbol. Okay, so in inverted comma, this is syntax of scanf. Okay, you are going to write here in inverted comma percentile D, and after that out of inverted comma put a comma, and here you are going to provide the name of that variable. Okay, so name of the variable is number. Okay, and then end of line. Actually, what happened when compiler compiles the code, he see here integer number. Okay, so it is going to understand that there is a number name variable whose data type is integer. Okay, now no value is declared to this number. Okay, but here printf enter a value. Okay, so he print it as it is. Now scanf percentile d means when the compiler scanf see the scanf function, he knows that yeah, user is going to give me some value. Okay, now he enter inside and seen that percentile d means he is going to provide him integer value. Okay, now he see the name of the variable, that is number, means I have to, what value is provided by user to me, I have to print that value in this number variable. Okay, or you can say I have to store that value in this number variable. But there is a error. What kind of error? You have to use here address symbol. Okay, you have to use here address symbol. I teach you about this also, that what is the use of this address symbol in the further video when we discuss the pointer. Okay, there I clear this concept of why I am using here address. Okay, so now uh, you can give the value. Okay, now I want to print that value, so simple, I write here printf, and I write here the value is, okay, the value is what value? I am going to print the integer value, so I am going to write here what symbol? Percentile d. Sometime in program they write percentile I. Don't be confused. Okay, they are same. Okay, so I am going to use, I suggest you to use percentile d first. Okay, after that here I am going to provide the name of the variable, that is number. Okay, now I'm going to run my code. Okay, so if you run the code, see the output. First enter a value is printed. Okay, enter a value. Okay, so let us suppose you enter 32. Okay, and scanf function is run. When this value is printed, scanf function is running. Okay, and it is asking some value for you. You provided here 32, and as you press enter, it is going to store this 32 variable, 32 value in the variable number, and again it print your statement. See here the value is 32. Why this gap is there? Because we have provided a gap here. Okay, in the printf statement. Okay, now if you want to print, okay, if you want to take the value, like enter a value, and you want that this 32 is entered in a next line. Okay, so what you are going to use here, you just provide a space and use this symbol. Okay, new line symbol. Okay, now when you run this program, it is going to print the next statement in next line. Okay, like here, see, wait, it is running, enter a value, so I am going to enter 32. You seen that it is printed in the next line, and when you press enter, okay, sorry, this is my fault. Okay, again I am showing you, enter a value, now 32, and when I press enter, the value is 32. Now this time it is corrected because I have removed the white spaces. So this is whole about the scanf and printf function. Similarly, if you want to scan any character value, okay, so you have to declare a character data type, okay, variable, and instead of using percentile d, you are going to use percentile c symbol here. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this session. Meet you in the next lecture. Till that, thank you. Bye bye. So please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.